So they continued doing what they do. The sun was bright and warm. The earth continued to rotate and orbit the sun. The wind continued to blow over the earth. And water continued to splash and wrap the world. Echo recorded it all. And as they got to know each other, they felt each other interact. They became part of each other. They felt the connection. They felt larger and deeper, in a sense of presence they did not have alone. They noticed a moon whose gravity affected the tides of the oceans, which affected the winds, who were affected by the Earth's rotation, and its place in its orbit around the sun. They felt a certain power to the system, and as they got stronger, they could feel another step was happening. And then it happened, though they were not sure what had happened, as there was nothing like it in their experience before. But they all agreed, they all felt it. There was another entity that was being born, and it was because of the strength of their system. So the tides and winds churned, the earth continued to spin and orbit. Echo listened and recorded. Then Echo, without a voice, using the vibrations of this happening, left a trail behind the Earth's orbit. And they thought in unison, we can listen to its birth as we come around the sun again. And they heard it on their next orbit. It was faint at first, splashing on the edge of shores, leaving green patches. They grew roots and crept farther from the beaches. The sun gave them light, and at night the moon gave them shadows. In return, they gave the winds oxygen. And the new element learned about the system the original elements had established. Deep in the oceans, creatures swam, then washed upon the shore, and life took its steps onto the rocks of a beach, looked up to the sun, and at night looked up to the moon. They made their way to the growths of plants that were now taller and reaching into the sky, where the winds could carry seed to other parts of the land. And they understood the system of their world, the sun, the earth, the water, the wind, the echo, the moon. They understood they were birthed from these original elements, and they understood they were another element. And they spoke to the elements in the way elements understand. We are here. And as they continued around the sun, Echo replayed their statement. The elements had given birth to life. It was a time for celebration, and it was rich, reaching all parts of the earth. Land, water, air. Life felt the warmth of the sun, danced in the shadows of the moon, and life recognized the elements and worked to be part of this grand creation, spinning around the sun in a quiet place, traveling through the universe. Life looked at the sun, felt the earth beneath its feet, breathed in the air brought to them by the wind, drank water as it reached itself farther inland, watched the moon at night and saw billions of stars. And life listened to the echo, learned about its birth, about its thoughts, about its place in this new universe, as the moon rotated around the earth, as the earth rotated around the sun, and the sun moved its way through the galaxy.